Today we're going to be visiting New Zealand's most visited natural attraction in style.
This morning we are braving the weather because we're having a full day with 2 activities for you guys today. It's really cold day today and I'm freezing.
We're taking you guys to the Huka Falls Park where we're doing 2 activities, the Hukafalls Jet and the Huka Prawn Park.
First up on our list is the Huka Falls Jet, which is going to take us super close to one of the most ferocious waterfalls in New Zealand, the Huka Falls. After quickly meeting Sarah, which is going to be our pilot, we get geared up with some life jacket and some splash jackets before jumping onto the boat. There we're getting a quick safety briefing on what's going to happen and then off we go.
The tour starts on a high with an instant 360-degree spin on the water. That's one of the awesome things that jet boats can do. They can actually do a full circle in one spot on the water, and there's plenty of opportunity to experience that on this tour. We're first making our way downstream on the Waikato River, actually away from the Huka Falls, on a sort of thrill ride between the trees and actually getting to see what these jet boats are all about. Jet boats actually pull water through a jet propulsion system, blasting out water at 800 litres per second. And that's why they're so manoeuvrable and can do all these tricks. Once we've made it as far as we can downstream on the Waikato River, because there's actually a hydro dam here, we are then making our way back upstream and back up toward the Huka Falls.
Along the way, Sarah takes the time to do a couple of stops, but they're really short, and she tells us more about the Waikato River. It's actually called the Mighty Waikato River because this is the longest river in the whole of New Zealand, and it starts from New Zealand's largest lake, which is Lake Taupo. But to be fair, we're not really here for the facts, we are here for the thrill ride. This jet boat has been especially designed for our entertainment with some tier seating areas, meaning that the people on the back of the jet boat are sitting much higher than the people in the front, giving you a really good sensation of speed throughout the whole trip, no matter where you are sitting on the jet boat. But the main reason why there is a tier seating on those jet boats is to give us all, anybody on the jet boat, a best view, because we are going super fast through absolutely amazing sceneries. And speaking of amazing sceneries, we are here for the Huka Falls, and as we're getting really close to the falls, we can start feeling the roar and the brim of the water coming onto our face.
Sarah is getting us as close as possible to the Huka Falls, but the sheer force of the water is pushing the whole boat back, so she has to do multiple circles for us to get super close to those falls. But we do get close enough to take some awesome pictures along the way and even feel the spray of the water. To say Huka Falls is an impressive sight would be a complete understatement. We're currently watching the water from Lake Taupo, the largest lake in New Zealand, coming down the Waikato River and into this narrow canyon, only about 15 meters wide. That is a whole lot of water, and it's said that over that waterfall itself, there's about 22,000 liters per second. To give you some context, that would be about 11 seconds to fill up an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
No surprise that Huka Falls is actually the most visited natural attraction in the whole of New Zealand. It is such a stunning sight, and it can be seen in many different ways. You can fly above Huka Falls, you can walk across a bridge, you can actually see it from both angles, but there is no way to get any closer than to jump on one of those jet boats. You guys might have noticed that the water has a very distinct, very light blue color. And this is because the water is so clear it reflects blue light, plus on top of it there is so many bubbles of air because there is so much water that it makes it even a lighter shade of blue. Wrapping up our time at Huka Falls, Sarah is now kicking it up one more gear, and we are going to be making it back into base even faster than coming in. I didn't really know that we could go faster and that could be more epic, but honestly, she is delivering.
From beginning to end, this tour is action-packed with heaps of 360 spins, near misses with canyon walls and all sorts of twists and turns along the way. It's a really awesome adrenaline-fueled way to see the Huka Falls and just an awesome activity to do in Taupo in general. It's also our first activity of the day, so make sure to subscribe because we have heaps more to come.
But just next door to the Huka Falls Jet Boat company, I spy with my little eye a massive thing called Huka Falls Prawn Park. I have no idea what that is, but I want to check that out. And you know, this jet boat trip was kind of a short activity for us today, so we may as well do something else.